Hi everyone, it's Jen from Jen Plans, and for the first time I'm going to be checking out a new planner. I still am using, and I absolutely love, my Erin Condren hourly layout, but a friend of mine, Karen Miller, sent me a simplified planner. This is the daily version that she is no longer using. Because I had mentioned that I wanted to kind of try it out, and that if I was working full-time, which I'm not right now, I'm a stay-at-home mom, but if I was working full-time, that I would want a daily planner, and that I thought that this would be the one that I would want. And after seeing it in person, it's definitely the one that I would use. So it's weird, the difference for me, because I'm used to like a coil, a spiral coil. This is like a double bound. I don't even know what this is called. I know it has a name, but I don't know what it's called. But it's very sturdy. The front is like a very thick, sturdy cardboard. The edges are reinforced. The gold accent pineapples are like gorgeous. I love, love, love the style. Totally love the style. Super classy. I would feel totally fine taking this to any meeting that I would ever have to go through. The paper is, I would say, comparable to the Erin Condren Life Planner, maybe even a hair thinner. But I have all of my pens, and I'm going to be doing some writing samples, which is really the main point of this. So this is great because it has the 2015-2016 calendar on this side. There's a bucket list up front, holidays on this side. And then, okay, so Karen's stuff is all in the front of here. She's not using it anymore. So her business is all in the front. But I'll flip you to a month so that you can see the month layout. These are not stickers. That is written in. You can see the holidays that are adorable little flags. I just love the style of this. Love it, love it, love it. And then this is what the days look like. I'll turn the angle a little bit so that you can see better. There's a quote at the top of, I think, every single page, which is really nice, but it's understated. It's not totally in your face. The little flag, I'm a sucker for flags, with what day it is, and then of course the date, and then today. The times run from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. A to-do list with little check circles, dinner section, and notes section. If I was using this for work, which is what I would use it for if I was working, I would use it this way. I would do my schedule and appointments up until 5 or 6 o'clock. I would repurpose this area. I'd probably do a vertical flag here that says urgent, and all my urgent stuff for the day would be there. I would put my calls at the bottom because I always like to have those separated out. All of my tasks for the day would be here, and then notes from the calls or notes from the appointments or whatever would go here. I wouldn't, at this point, I don't have enough going on to fill one of these each day. So this is not something that I would use right now. I did a little bit of testing. The other thing is the weekends are like 2 days to a page. So it's Saturday and then Sunday. The size is great. And I love that they include some other weekly prep. So if I was working, this would be perfect because I could do like a full day worth of stuff on one whole page, and then weekends, depending on what kind of job, I was just kind of playing around with that today. So anyway, I'm gonna kind of get to the pen testing. This is not gonna be very long, but I did want to kind of go through and show you what the different pens and markers looked like on the pages so that you could see front and back. So I will start with my most favorite of all time, which is a blue Pilot G207. I just can't bring myself to write with anything else in a planner. I don't know why. It's like just something that I've always done. So I have a bunch of different pens. This one is the Pilot G207, and I'll show you the back side at the very end. This one is the Target gel rollers. This is basically a G2 knockoff that somebody sent me, and it is the most comparable that I have found to the Pilot. It's a rollerball Target. Knockoff. I hate saying that, but it's true. And I say knockoff in a good way because it's the only one that I have found that has been comparable. Next, I will do, this is also a Pilot product. This is the Friction. This is the clicker. So Friction is the erasable version of the Pilot. This one is navy. And if you guys haven't seen the erasable effect, basically this is not an actual eraser. It erases like with heat, like when you do the erasing motion, which is I think like friction, heat, you know, get it? So there you go. It is not like the old school erasable pens that actually did leave an indent. This one's pretty good. Okay, so that is, that's it for the Pilots, I think. Wait, do I have one more? Nope, the rest are Pentel and Uniball. Okay, so this one is the Uniball Signo, the standard clicker, the 207. I love this pen too. And I really love the capped version. These are like a little bit brighter than the Pilot G2. Okay, so that was the Uniball Signo. This is the Uniball Vision Elite. This is also like a roller ball gel, another way to say gel. The tip on this one is a little bit more fine. Uniball Vision Elite. This is the, let's see, we have some I have some Pentels. I think these are my two, yeah, these are my two Pentels, the Finito and the Energel. The Energel is so great. If you're a lefty, the Energel is really, really great. The Finito. This one, actually, maybe I'll do the Energel first because this one is a, like a marker tip, a porous point, and this one is a gel, like the rest of these. So Energel, Pentel, Energel. The Pentel Energels tend to also be a little bit brighter. Oh, where did it go? Where'd the other one go? Here we go. The Pentel Finito Extra Fine Porous Point Pen. So porous point is just another, I don't know if it will focus for you. I'm trying to make it focus. I don't think it will. It's just another way to basically say marker tip. One's black. I don't have a blue version of that one. And then moving on in this same family is going to be the Sharpie porous point. I have, this is the medium, this is the fine, and this is the medium. The medium, I don't think you can find everywhere. Or wait, maybe this is, yep, no, this is the medium. Okay. So here's the fine. This one's a lighter blue. Not to be confused with the Sharpie permanent marker. This is definitely the pen. The permanent marker will for sure bleed. I did not even bring them because I know that they will. This one's the medium. You can tell even though the color is different, it's a little bit thicker. Next up is the, oh, we have more Papermates. Okay, so this is the Flare. I think I have two Papermates, this one and then a ballpoint. Same kind of tip. This is a porous point, so it will be like a marker tip. I think most everybody's familiar with the Papermate Flare. Probably the most bold and bright of the porous point family. Stabilo is another very popular marker. Same thing, it's going to be another porous point. And what other ones do I have? Okay, I have the Staedtler Triplus Fineliner. This is also the porous point. I also have the Staedtler Rollerball, which is, I thought it was ballpoint, but it's not, it's a gel. I think it's like a roller gel. This one is like a little more crisp to me than the rest. I should write fine liner. Stettler Rollerball. This one is like a little bleedy. I'll show you up close in just a second. You'll be able to see it. Okay, I'm kind of going to skip around with the rest. I'll go with this one. Okay, this is a Le Pen. I don't know where my blue one is. I have a blue one. I don't know where it is. So right now we're going to use Amethyst. But this is same kind of tip, porous point. And then we'll go to the last porous point. This is the Erin Condren Party Pops marker, but same thing, porous point. And will not bleed through, I don't think. Erin Condren marker. Oh, I have 2 more spaces and 3 more pens. Okay. Papermate Inkjoy. This is a ballpoint. Do people use ballpoints in planners? I used to a long time ago, but I don't see anybody using them now. Why would someone use an Inkjoy over all the other millions of ballpoint pens? The reason is because the Papermate Inkjoy comes in a ton of colors and points, and that rolls pretty well. So I would say if you're going to do a ballpoint, this is what you're going to see most people use in their planners if you like to use a lot of colors. I also have a Coletto. This is another Pilot pen. The ink feels very similar to a G2, except the point is thinner. This one is a 0.5. They also have a 0.4 and a 0.3. It's a refillable insert system. So you pick your colors, and then you have like a shell, and then you put the inserts in. So I'm going to use the blue. This is a Pilot product. You can get this at jetpens.com or on eBay. I think I got mine on eBay. But you can see the point is very fine. And then last but not least, if you were like me and you were born in the 80s, you have a lot of experience with jelly rolls. So I'll also show you a jelly roll, which a lot of people also love. They're so smooth, aren't they? Are you guys like me? Do you like the jelly roll? Okay, so this is, I'm going to lift the camera up, so sorry if it gets a little bit shaky actually. I think I'm going to take it out of the tripod, just so you guys can see up close. Okay, we have the Pilot G2. Oh, I hope it focuses. There we go. The Pilot G2, the Target knockoff, the Pilot Friction, the Uniball Signo, the Uniball Vision Elite, the Pentel Energel, the Pentel Finito, the Sharpie pens, Papermate Flare, which is, oh, you can tell, a lot more bold, the Stabilo, the Stettler Fine Liner, the Stettler Rollerball, the Le Pen, the Erin Condren, the Papermate Inkjoy, and the Pilot Coletto, and the Jelly Roll. From far away, oh, I'm gonna have focus issues because I keep changing it, sorry guys. From far away, I don't know, what do you guys like? I'm just a sucker for the Pilot G2. It's just my most favorite. The Erin Condren marker jumps out. I think maybe that's because it's a different color. Papermate Flare, and a lot of people love the Stettler Fine Liners too. So those are the more popular ones, but if you're like me, you're wondering which ones are bleeding right now. So I will show you. None of them are bleeding, but it looks like we have a lot of shadowing from some of the thicker ones. You can tell the Papermate Flare, the Sharpie pen, the thicker Sharpie pen, although the regular Sharpie pen looks fine. I mean, it's definitely, I don't know, this is really like a personal call. I don't know if that's enough to bother you. Some of this would be enough to bother me. Like probably these would be enough to bother me. I would not be bothered by these. So really just the Stettler, the Sharpie pen, and the Papermate Flare look like they're going to be the ones that shadow the most. Although really no bleeding, maybe the thicker Sharpie pen. Just a hair, but I don't know if that will bother you. It does not bother me. So that's it. Overall, I really like it. I would be super excited to use this, and I'm gonna maybe try and find a purpose because I just think that it's so crisp and clean. I just don't have this much going on every day to use this, and I do love my Erin Condren Hourly. That's the layout that I like. So if you have any questions, post them in the comments below, or if you don't see your preferred pen here. Oh, you know, the other thing, I was going to show you some stickers. Okay, I have my Chrissy Designs binder. This is like my go-to, and I hacked it together. I put some pockets in here for the ones that don't fit in the binder, but these are my Chrissy Designs stickers. So like if you're going to use, I don't know, what would be some ones that I would, like I would probably use definitely these. Where are the teeny tiny flags? Well, I'll just use this one. So normally I use stickers either, do you hear my kids screaming upstairs? Don't worry, my husband's with them. That's what happens. That's why I don't do videos, because everybody screams all the time. In this case, I would probably use the stickers to cover up the times at the bottom. If I were to use this as like a section for urgent, I don't know, like urgent things going on. See how perfect that is? So anyway, these are, I'm gonna have to play a little bit more with stickers, but I did want to show you how some of them will look in here, but mainly just the pens, and to kind of give you a flip through. So like I said, let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or if I did not use your preferred pen, and I will try and make another video to show you guys. Hope that was helpful. See you later. Bye.